Hi there, welcome to this devotion. I was reading an article the other day and I read that the world's longest burning light bulb was installed in 1901. And what I enjoy doing is bringing this up in conversations and see where the conversation goes. And the discussion is normally about where is this light bulb or is it possible, And I've got to defend myself, but seldom do I get asked the good question, who made this light bulb and why don't they make them like that anymore? So I researched this light bulb just to make sure that it's true. And when I say research, I mean I looked it up on Google, and it was noted in the Guinness Book of World Records, and it is named the Centennial Light. You must go look it up, or as they say in the classics, go research it. The Gospel of John records that Jesus, when he said one of the great I ams, he said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but have the light of life," which I think is profound, because we can understand that Jesus is the one that brings light into our lives, into those dark moments. He can be our inspiration, our motivation, our source of love. When Jesus says he is the light of the world, there's such a lot of meaning, such a lot of depth, such a lot of bigness. It's much bigger and much brighter than any light bulb from 1901, that is handmade, by the way, and that from 1901 could bring. But as they say in the classics, it doesn't end there. Matthew records that Jesus said that you and I, we are the light of the world. We are the light bearers. We reflect this love of God, this love of Jesus into the world around us. We are the ones inspiring. We are the ones showing love to the depressed, to the poor, to the marginalized. And Paul records in his letter to the Philippines that we are, you and I, we are like stars in the night sky. That is how we shine into the world around us. Beautiful, profound stuff. Us living a righteous and holy life just reflects and displays love of God to everyone around us. But like I say in the classics, it doesn't end there. In Revelation 21, we read that there will be a new heaven and a new earth and a new Jerusalem, and we as believers will be there in our new bodies. And Revelation goes on to say the city does not need the sun or the moon to shine in it. The glory of God gives its light. Some say that this means that there will be no sun and no moon. And some say that there will still be a sun and a moon in the new heaven and the new earth. The other day, Phyllis pointed out to me how beautiful the sunrise was looking. And me, being a bit of a Bible nerd, I told her that we're not even sure there's going to be sunrises in the afterlife. In fact, we're not even sure there's going to be a sun in the afterlife. But there's going to be something more beautiful if there is no sun. But the sunrise, as we see and that we enjoy, might not be part of eternity. So I told her, laughingly I might add, I told her she must enjoy it while she can. And this is amazing, that the amount of therapy that light brings and pours into our lives. But it's physically, psychologically and spiritually, the therapy that it brings is diabolical. We are more dependent on the therapeutical qualities of life than you and I are even aware or we would ever know. And Jesus says he is that light that heals us physically, spiritually, and psychologically. And the amazing part is that you and I are called to bear light to one another, to heal one another, to speak love into the lives of one another, to be light to one another physically, psychologically, and spiritually. I hope that the Spirit of God burns in you so brightly that you cannot help but pour that life and show that life to the rest of the world in the way you live, that you would become a healer physically, psychologically, and spiritually to everyone that encounters you. Until we meet again, God bless.